following, I will go back again to what Honorable Muliswa was saying about the V8. And the men spoke so clearly about why they needed those cars, and it didn't take time. But tinenge tina mai vedu vamwe vari kutaura nezvemapedzi evakadzi, vonai vana vasikana vari kuda mapedzi, and men laugh about it, because they don't experience what women go through. So we are very glad that Honorable is here. Saka ngati sapotane semadzimai for the cause that really brings change to the women that we want to see. At this juncture, let me throw it back. Antimaona zvandaita ndabva kubusiness saka ndadivert. Funga dzedu dzazofunga futi kuti no, we are still women. We still need to hold back and understand that a woman is a holistic being. Ane tine zvakawanda zvinoti affecta tikati kubusiness. I'm glad that vana vedu, they are being taught, ndaiverenga bhuku my grade 5 daughter, and I was amazed by the things that were being discussed in the dysfunctional families, gender, whatnot, abuse and stuff like that. And today we were reading Rewe grade 1. Manga muchidzidziswa izvi vachiri ku ECDB about how culture affects them, how this religious, and I was like, you know what, taifunga kuti zvakawandisa, but mwana akatokura atone that foundation, it means we are really going to achieve the equality that we want. My daughter akauya achicomplain, Mama, the boys are beating me at school, they are bullying me. And then I said, who is that one? It's Jonah. That's what he does. I said, you know what? This Jonah guy, anukurova every day, says, yes, mommy, and now I don't want to go to school. I said, no, come here, my daughter. What you will do to Jonah tomorrow is when Jonah comes, you need to really punch him hard in the stomach, okay? And then she was like, oh, I said, please, don't cry to the teacher, don't tell anybody. When you're going to that water place, and once he starts doing it, punch him really hard in the stomach. Because I don't want to hear your stories. I can't go to school and say, Jonah, did you hit my daughter? Because next it will be Jonah's father coming for me, and I don't know how big they are, or the mother. So I said, you know your role. And you know what she did? 2 days after she came, she said, Mommy, I'm going. And now I'm the hottest girl in class. I said, why? So, I punched Jonah and he cried, Mommy. Everyone was saying, was it you beat? And so these days, now I've got, the boys are my friends. Gabriel is my friend, John is my friend, the other one. I'm now. So that's what we want. Girls who are empowered, who know their position. Good, I'm not going to be a mama's baby. So the boys now know, bullying, it doesn't work. Thank you. So now I will leave Rudo to tell us, especially Harefield, it's so interesting that we have at such a time where our economy really needs the change that will bring it fast forward to really be where we are supposed to be, the bread basket. Rudo, here you are.
Thank you. I will try and put this in a meaningful context. Let me start a little bit by sharing about how I ended up in business. It was as a result of tragedy. My father died, and upon his death, he had a very big business interest which collapsed. And a lot of people whom I've encountered over the years seem to say, oh, you must have been born with a silver spoon. Life must have been wonderful because you had everything. Your father left you everything. That is not the case. I inherited debt. Okay? I'm speaking to the younger persons present here. My inheritance of the 7 children of my father as the eldest was debt, okay? And at the age of 21, and you learn in life at that age that people change. It's a lesson. Are we together, guys? People are nice to you, kana zvinhu fire handiti kana zvinhu chiblinga yeah unopa kutenda. Let things go wrong, and the very people that you expect to be there for you are the first people to disappear on you. Okay, so that was the beginning for me. That was the privilege and the blessing that God gave me. Because we say blessings are, my blessings in disguise. And for sure, but I'm sorry, what am I going to do? Within a year of my father dying, my mother died. Okay, I have 6 brothers and sisters. 3 are in the US. In business, because there was a judicial process going on. My father's bank accounts had been frozen. There were all sorts of things going on. No one. What did I start doing? Ndakaenda kumusha kwachota, kumusha kwa amai yangu. And kwachota kwairimwa maveji. And sekuru would always say, kuda mzukuru, muri wako wanisa kuno kutsvaga mota, uye tiendese kupi kumbari. That was my first exposure as to how horticulture and vegetables were moving in Zimbabwe, in Harare. Tatsvaga kamotikari ndaenda kupi kwachota. Ndonese kura kuloda. And for sure, taenda kumbari. Tichingosvika kumbari, I've never seen anything being sold so quickly. And Sekuru would say, Mzukuru Torah. He didn't say buy. And the Torah, so that was a seed. So that was a gift. That was my first loan. So I call it a loan because I made it a point to give it back. Because it was a seed. So that became my side. Cash flow. Cash irikuita irikuya. Kukot kumatari mabweta. Kurukudewachi mari. Lokwenya msoro. I can't go to anyone. I can't ask for a loan. I'd walk into a bank and say, my name is Rudo Boka. Rudo Boka. Collapse. We don't want to deal with you. So no matter how sorted, it's okay. God will provide. So that was the beginning for me. It became a journey of 10 years of 19 court cases. 19 court cases. We can't represent you. Conflict of interest. I had no tertiary education, guys. I'm O-level, I'm typist, I'm secretary, I'm better foundation for business studies. No degree. But each time I went to the court, and I would see the registrar of the High Court, and he'd say, Rudo, you've got time. You've got 10 days. You can enter an appearance to defend. Why am I sharing this with you, particularly the youngsters? Okay, my apologies. Let me not use the word youngsters. The younger people, the future leaders. And it is, imagine ground zero. Anything, as far as my opinion is concerned, when it comes to equality, has to be because you want it. It is not going to be given to you. You will demand it, and you will do what it takes for you to be able to be on that level playing field. So position yourself, and be aware of your emotions. Do not dismiss them, because within your emotions are your passions, your desires, your goals in life. And those do not determine whether we are going to be of service or whether we will be, it just depends, and there's no harm. We can choose to be whatever we want in our lives, but when you decide, the path is clear, and it's an issue of logistics going forward. So I needed to start to say, let's be clear with what we want. And then from there, let's now figure out how do we achieve what it is that we want. I'll move on then to say, yes, the court cases went by, and this for me, I particularly describe now as it was a tour of duty. This was an obligation for me to my parents' legacy, and what I needed to do for my 6 brothers and sisters, for them to be able to finish school and to come back and then decide which way they wanted to go. I'm in a position now where I'm doing what I love, and I don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm doing it because I want to, and I'm enjoying it. And it's a completely different state of affairs. Takwenda kutu kune atinoti that equality, that level playing field that I talked to you about. And it. So ground zero, let's start with parents, mothers and fathers. It is how we raise our children. If I raise my daughter to enjoy playing with dolls, there will be a certain outcome, right? And only dolls. I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I imagine if I raise my son to only play with dolls, there will also be an outcome, and is it? So if I raise my daughter to enjoy screwdrivers, toolboxes, engineering, toy JCBs, what are we inculcating? Minds of engineers, minds of pilots, and it is. So it starts with those of us that have been placed in positions of nurturing. Parenting does not have to be biological. Parenting can be because of circumstances. I was not their biological mother, but I was their parent. Okay? So any of us, and more so for those that have the blessing or opportunity to be able to bear forth a child, we must be very clear in our minds, good, right? This creation from God, how is this child's future been mapped out, whether I am there or not? Are we together? Right? So it begins with those of us that are in positions of nurturing. What are we putting in our minds? Okay? And it's great that we can raise good women to be great wives. It's great that we can raise good men to be good husbands. Okay? It's two to tango. But guess what? If we raise a man to revere women, if we raise the men to respect the women, would we ever have rape cases? No, we won't. If we raise the men who are going to enjoy the statements that behind every successful man is a woman, that's the beginning. Okay, so that's point number 2. Point number 3, I'll share a little bit about the business that I had a great deal of, I'll say, fun and great challenges. Yes, God has been good. The legal side is settled. Suddenly, I'm running a tobacco exchange. Youngest girl in the industry to ever hold that position. Okay, not just youngest girl, but youngest person who happened to be female CEO, Boka Tobacco Flows. And they're all guys, eh? We want to see what she's going to do. Yeah, I know Shkwani said, what is it? I'm not degree, I'm not chkora. What did I do? I surrounded myself with clever people. I had accountants, I had lawyers, I had firms. Let them, so I would give them a mandate. This is what needs to be done. That's how we maneuver. So whatever your circumstances are, position yourself and align yourself and network with those whose core business it is. Okay? There are specialists, there are those that are just so good and natural at it. By the time, the issue of inequality was before my eyes. And this is well before I was a mother. In 2011 and 2012, babies were born at my workplace. Okay? And let me put this, let me tell you this touching story. A lady came. I deliver. I said, Baba, look at disappear. 1 week. I don't know where my husband is. Tapping the system, we're checking. Farmer X, for sure. Tobacco has been grown, it's been delivered, and this woman is looking for her husband. Baba is Babawa across the road. He has lost all the money, right? From drinking and enjoying the sweat of the woman who grew that crop. And this woman, and I said, but okay, fine. You're a couple, you're married, dad's come to sell. Why didn't you do it? I don't have an ID. And in a stoop, and in a bed. There's a woman, okay? But she's working hard, she's producing a crop that this man has just gone and thrown away. She was so stressed to learn that this is what had happened, that she got distressed, she went into labor, and delivered a child at the floors. And then, that's when I then said, guys, no, takuda clinic. So I'm kind of clinic. No, I'm not saying, okay? But oh my goodness, we are not just receiving an ordinary customer. We are now encountering social issues where the majority of our customers who produce the crop are the women, but it is the men that are in the forefront who come to deal with the money. Because the woman doesn't have an ID, she can't open a bank account. So the money is deposited in the account of Baba, and Baba does as he sees fit. That's one example. Second example, not example, situation. Second baby that was born, lady came in, Chichi, yes, kuma bank, kuna jaitiko, government ku clinic, in the banking hall. Yes, kuna mai, and aiwa, ndangoti rasiki, mazuangu ndandiri kwaziva. Apa pandandati pandinoitengesa ndowana mari ndo ndatenga preparation ndo ndamhanya kuchipatara. Marare muno munoti kumusha hakuna chipatara. Chandati chakakodzera kuti ndibereke mwana wangu inini. Are we together, ladies? This is a woman who is striving, who wants a good birth for her child. She wants a healthy delivery. She wants this baby to come without complications. Two situations. I am 44 now. I had my first child 3 years ago. But if I tell you kuti kuratidzwa namwari, the importance of motherhood and nurturing, I will participate more in these events today because my respect for women needs to continue, needs to grow, and we need to do more, right? Now, I've talked about these particular situations. Kuti, have you ever heard of a man going labor? Have you ever heard of a man ashupika ne labor? No, yeah, you know, we respect. Thank you. But because God has given us the ability to bring life, forth life, we need to be more aggressive, okay? We need to be stronger than the other gender. Whether equal or not, we have to strive further and further. And those that charamba tichitarisana najo, change. But I look forward to our daughters and our sons, that as we raise you and as you raise your own, it's the mindset, the seeds that we sow into our heads, that equality is there shouldn't be a question of equality. It's normal. People should have money. People should be able to work for their money. And people should be able to enjoy their money. The environment and the circumstances should be conducive. But first we must teach. It starts with the seed and wanting. Agnes is looking at me, so let me finish off. Right. I'll touch a little bit on corruption and a little bit about Maridza Taurwa na mama Maigrongwa. Corruption kills productivity. It diminishes value. Okay? There was a radio program on my way here, and there were farmers who were talking about produce yedu kumbare and so forth, as my middlemen ndo vari kutiudza kuti tinotambira mari. I won't go into how the middleman is existing and why is it easy for him to do what he's doing. But let me make a suggestion to say we can avoid the middlemen and the corruption loopholes when we start adding value to what we produce. Madomasi wayai, pane kuti tizosvika pakuti aora tatadza kuatengesa. Let's add value. Tomato puree, madomasi. I know it's negligible, guys. It sounds very little. But if we are not able to add, the middleman has no capacity to add value to something he has not produced. Never. So how do you deal with corruption? In my mind, it's very difficult to fight it. But you take away chinu chacho chiri kumpa miedzo. Tono tuvanoita sei. Let's take it away. And it, you will deal with that which is in your hands. I will finish off and say, for the situations, you know, a lot's been said about sextortion and so forth. Yes, these things are there. What did I do in my organization? I employed a woman as my human resources manager. So there's little stuff we can do in our corners. But whistle blow. Speak up. If we don't speak, if we don't share, we can never correct the problems. I think let me stop there for now and then share a little bit more later.
You know,